Welcome everybody to this wonderful evening of celebration of Nettie and Bill, celebrating their love and celebrating 30 years of marriage and many more to come.
Yes.
So I'm going to open with a poem by a Sufi mystic and poet, Rumi, and then Nettie and Bill will say their vows. On a day when the wind is perfect. On a day when the wind is perfect, the sail just needs to open and the world is full of beauty. Today is such a day. My eyes are like the sun that makes promises, the promise of life that it always keeps each morning. The living heart gives to us as does that luminous sphere. Both caress the earth with great tenderness. There is a breeze that can enter the soul. On a day when the wind is perfect, the sail just needs to open and the love starts. Today is such a day.
I get to go first because we don't know how long Bill will blow the gate is. We know.
You go, girl.
Come here, you. You and I met over a lawsuit, appropriately. I had just had a baby and came back after months of no sleep, and far too many cases had been on hold during my leave, one in particular. I had an outrageous Norwegian shipping client who sued everyone over anything. This particular suit was a ridiculous claim of libel and slander against some other Norwegian. I wanted it off my plate. I looked up opposing counsel and called. I'd never met you or spoken to you before. I said, Bill, this is Nettie Van Heaton. You want to settle this piece of shit or you want to do the dance?
That's a direct quote.
That's a love story.
And baby, we've been doing the dance up, down, and sideways now.
Who won the suit?
It is a dance I would do with no other, a dance of joy, years of strife, raising impossible children, riding the crushing waves, meeting them together. What I want to say first is thank you for your limitless patience, your steadfastness, your integrity, for always being there. You are the greatest gift I've ever been given. Every moment of joy I've had in this life comes down to one simple, complex, overriding truth: you. 30 years ago, we stood at the altar at our wedding rehearsal. At one point, we clasped hands. There was an electricity and a jolt that shot through me, and I learned later, through you as well. It was unearthly, nothing I had ever experienced before. And every time you walk through that door, I feel that electricity, that excitement, that thrill of the privilege of sharing every moment of every day with you. I thank you for not only being the husband who has brought me roses every single week for 30 years. That's 1,565 dozen for you slackers out there. But for the singularly stupendous father and stepfather you have been to our 3 sons, who, thanks to your limitless effort and Job-like patience, are now fine men, 201. The special relationship you have with Brendan is one that brings me joy every day. When he has a real problem, he doesn't call me or my ex, both reactionaries. He calls his stepfather, you, because he knows he can rely upon your wisdom, a thoughtful reply, and above all, your calm love. When we married, I promised to obey. I never have. But you are the only one I listen to, the one I hear, whose enduring patience and guidance have supported every crazy dream I've ever had. The one who trumpeted the success of my novels, often to my embarrassment, literally badgering customers at Barnes & Noble, Target, and even Costco to buy them. Bragging about me in bars in New York to perfect strangers. You've always been my champion. You are my hero, the person I want to be when I grow up. I only hope I've given you a fraction of what you've given me as a wife, mother, and stepmother. Our marital contract for the past 30 years has been clear. Your job is car maintenance, recycling, bill paying, taxes, shopping, cooking, and, well, frankly, whatever I decide it should be on any given day. Going forward, I must regretfully inform you that this will not change. But I now make you these promises. I promise not to obey. I promise to remain difficult. I promise to make you laugh. I promise I will be the only person who knows the depths of your soul, who knows how you feel, what you think, and what you will say before you do. I promise to treasure every day, every moment. I promise to care for you if you are ill, to hold you when you are in pain, to love you beyond this life. The delight I feel today is in what we have overcome, the exquisite joys we have experienced, the fun we have had, and the fun that is to come. The deep, infinite love I have for you is what I know in my heart is the reason I am on earth. And when the end comes, as it will, I will hold your hand, I will hold your heart, and after death our souls will be one. So today I give you myself again and again and again.
Wow.
I love you.
Oh my God.
I love you, Nettie and Bill.
True Nettie can match that. Oh my God.
Try
But
topping
he
now.
will. Here we go.
In 1995,
Oh, no.
Here we go. I know, it goes on for hours.
when I was only 45, and you were a spry 38, I made the odd observation to you when we were planning to make this union permanent. I just regret that at this age, we don't have any history.
That's right.
Wishes can come true.
Mm.
We have put 50 years worth of life in these 30 years, maybe more. But as you referenced, we didn't get married on the 25th of May. We got married on the 24th. Standing in Palmer Church that night in blue jeans and t-shirts at our rehearsal because something happened. And I don't know what it was, but it was unprecedented in my experience. And I think it was unprecedented in yours. And I've never felt it since. Now, Betty, Jim and Janine, Leslie will say that we were visited by the Spirit. I don't know that that's true, but I sure as hell can't deny it. Because at that moment, everyone there felt it. And that's when our bond was forged, right there. And that moment has sustained me through all kinds of turmoil, stormy seas, our journey and our challenges. Don't you love shrink speak? Our challenges, our journey. It sustained me through all of that time because at that moment I had a realization. For the first time in my 46 years, the world, the universe, and my place in it actually made some sense, and it never had before. And I knew that where I needed to be was right here by your side. And it was the best decision of my life because you have taught me the joys of romantic love. You have taught me the sustaining sustenance of a mature, enduring love. You have taught me how to fight the good fight, how to finish the race. And God knows you have taught me how to keep the faith. Because when there was no faith to be kept, you kept the faith. And because you kept the faith, I kept the faith. So I'll make you this one vow, okay? So long as you'll have me, and to the end of my days, I'm going to be right here by your side.
Yes.
And here's what I hope, and You alluded to it in your vow, but here's what I hope. I hope Johnny Cash and June Carter are right. I hope that I'll be waiting for you on the far side bank of Jordan, reaching for your hand.
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful.
To you and to us.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Thank
everyone.
you all.
Congratulations. Wow.